It's the industrialization that I'm telling you. The culture, how you culture the agro products, how you nurture them. It's called food processing. The processing needs a plant. When you buy plants in every region for processing, that is 5 to 10,000 jobs. We will start processing our food and distributing it around the whole country and distributing it in Nigeria, distributing it outside. We start to export our food outside. That is the industrialization I'm talking about. It is not about just taking the cocoa or the oranges and then 7 days, if no one buys it, it's rotten.
Also, I'm about Ghnet TV. So, myself, subscribe at the Amaya. We are not like it. No one sounds so ashay. I'm a full and NKB. Ghnet for the woman said that I buy the Nsempa and a best title a politics. And come in a Kwame Badiako cheddar. Sa and it's on some quan a Ghnet for Opa no bomarding about Ghnet for the Ebemaupa, the Echo so baby old running baby opinion nano. Ghnet for Eddie Bemo and Kwame Badiako Yenti baby on Nam and Media OD or my gun has say ahead of 7 December. Never a buy a tour 2024 no Emra.
The resources of our country, because you are not poor, because you have whatever you have, I mean, whatever wealth you possess, you have the wealth. Bear our witness, and for whatever we've also observed, successive governments have come and they made such statements. I want to put to you that what sets you so apart from them? I mean,
that he's saying what sets me apart from these leaders. I am going to break it down for you. One is age. I'm young, I'm fresh, I'm strong, I'm focused, I'm ready, I have energy. I will not be sleeping when you put me down there. I will be working, I will be moving. And you saw me. I did not dig holes. I built buildings. I built hotels. I built industrial parks. Go and bring me any leader in the past 40 years in your country that built all these buildings, that gave all these jobs before you made him your president. And I will take my hat off for that leader. If they know how to build like me, if they know how to crawl like me, if they know how to manage money like me, go and bring them for me. I want to see them. That is the difference. It's so clear. Like you don't even need to ask me, but I will answer you. That is the difference. How young do you want it again? How fresh do you want it again? How focused do you want it again? Thank you. Next question, please. Let's go on. To answer the lady's question about procrastination, you know, one of the things that really change your path, your destiny, when you listen to people, let whatever that they say determine your moralities. I never let what people say determine my moralities. I always see the people who are coming against me as a weapon for me to see what to do. You know, when they canceled the convention, well, one would have thought that I put so much investment, that I have killed his show, I have killed his investment, I have killed his ego. No, they just gave birth. They thought they were going to bury the seed, but look, the seed started germinating. They made me grow. They made me stand stronger. The young man was asking me a question about, what was he saying again? How do I keep my secret to manage my wealth and to do what I'm doing? That is not a secret. It's not a secret. I've shared everything with you guys. It's not any secret anymore.
A lot about industrialization, and we can't deny the fact that we need food agriculture to operationalize these industrial. So what is a plan for agriculture? Because anything related to agriculture is falling apart in the country. So how are you? Related question. Now, I'm also an agribusiness student, and I also want to know how are you going to use agriculture to evolve?
Thank you. Thank you very much. So agriculture, okay, now since you guys are in the university, I also like to leave this code with you. It's one of the studies that I do. It's called quantitative verbalism. How you quantify the words so you can break it down properly. Now, agriculture, there is the agric and there is the culture. Okay? You need to separate the agro farming product. Farming has been there from the beginning of this earth. Even the Bible says that Adam and Eve found themselves in a farm, in the garden, where there was apples and everything. So that is the first business. Okay? Man must not live by bread alone, but it's a necessity. That is the fuel. So we're going to farm, but the culture is the industrialization that I'm telling you. The culture, how you culture the agro products, how you nurture them. It's called food processing. The processing needs a plant. When you buy plants in every region for processing, that is 5 to 10,000 jobs. We will start processing our food and distributing it around the whole country and distributing it in Nigeria, distributing it outside. We start to export our food outside. That is the industrialization I'm talking about. It is not about just taking the cocoa or the oranges and then 7 days, if no one buys it, it's rotten. How can you harvest food for 6-7 months and because of pricing, somebody will not buy it? It would all, then you have to start all over again. Let's industrialize our farming. Let's put the food processors. Let's put the irrigation system underneath the ground. Let's make sure we do farming in thousands of hectares. Let's make sure we become the biggest food producers in That's what we need to do. Become the reason why starvation will go down. And guess what? The economy will grow. Once this is done, the economy will grow. Open it up. We are not doing anything with this littering, this plastic. But what the gentleman is saying definitely is sustainability. And recycling plays a big role here. We need to recycle everything. We need to refine everything we have. We need to manufacture everything we have. We're still back to the same thing I'm talking about. Industrialization. Please. I have what the gentleman asked me about the youth and what I have for the youth. I am here. I have come for you. You have come for me too. What do you think have just happened? I have taken a decision that in many years nobody wanted to take. Now you have someone. Now you have a young person you can relate to. Now I am sharing all my success code with you. And not only that, I am willing to work with you. I am willing to work with you. I can roll my sleeves. I am not any different from you. You just need to join me. And I join you. And we do it together. Thank you. And this man's question, I don't think there will be any relatable question. Who said money is just spiritual? Please, oh, don't go to Benio, don't go to all of these places. Don't let them lie to you. That somebody will tell you that do this, and you make money. Please ask that man the question. If you can do anything to make me money, would you be sitting there for you to go and pay them so they can make you money? Can't you see the lies here? Nobody can coach you to even make money. Because if you're not ready to make the money, it's not coming to you. Now, I don't know all of this story, if it's true out there, but One thing I know for sure, that Sika, Efri Nyansa mu. Nyansa, Nyame Nedema. That's all. So anybody that is sitting anywhere lying to you and doing all this fetish stuff, please don't believe in them. Oh, look at the white man. He's making billions and he just has a Facebook and it's an app and he's collecting money from you every second. And he's one of the richest. You think he went to see some juju to make that money? No, it's the brain. God has given you all of that. He's giving you the world. Use it to make that. I think I wouldn't take any more 3 questions because it becomes longer and longer. But the first guy was actually asking me, let me just get my thoughts back again. What was he asking for? 8 years for the projects that I'm going to do. Listen, there's been 40 years of a duopoly governance. And I would like to explain that to you. It's just 2 colors of some brand that every 8 years, one will come and tell you, take money and put your thumb. And every time he told you that, he bought your soul. It's your country, but you have taken bribe to put someone to govern. That person, when he takes your money, you owe them times 1,000. When he gives you the money and you take it, when they become a president, they will take the money from you 10,000 times. The fact is, you will complain and complain, but both of you are thieves. You've let yourself down. Yes. And that is African politics, right? When you go to the European politics, the leader comes to you and he says, please donate to me and help me to become a president. When he becomes a president, he owes you. So now he has to serve you. So our politics has been a reverse cycle that is eating us out. Because every 8 years, somebody will kick the ball and pass it to other person. And then they will do the same thing to you. And they play your mind and they pass it again. And then you are there complaining. I don't believe in complaints. I don't believe in excuses. I believe in one thing, the solution for the problem. And I have come with a solution. We have to change the governance of our country. We have to change the constitution, review it, build it. We have to change the mindset of the nation. We have to uplift the people and give them value. And we have to create a middle income lifestyle, a middle income economy. So that is what everybody is supposed to follow. Whoever comes to power after this, after freedom, Jacob Caesar would be doing that open mind Caesar. They would have to have an open mind. They would have to make sure that we follow this traditional governance. We have to make sure that it's not like either one of the parties that you have to go and do what they're doing or do what they're doing. No, we have to do what the nation wants. I think that is the best governance for us. And then there was the second one. I think the second person was talking about corruption. Corruption is very simple. When they take all the value from you, you simply become corrupt. That's all. And then let's say if you're a watchman and then somebody breaks into your house and then you find is the landlord has broken into the house, you start running, but the next time you get a chance, you also enter the house. So if our leaders are corrupting our mindset, if police, everybody is taking bribes, and if we only have 1,000 cities or 2,000 cities for salary, when our fuel is 1,200 to fill the tank, then definitely we are going to, pass corners to try and get something else. And that's how corruption grows. So it's very simple. When the value is stripped, you look for other avenues to force the money. Yes, I think some of the industries have to be revived, but even if we're going to do so, we still need to apply technology to industrialization so we can get the speed. We have to get the robots. We have to get new plants that will help us to speed up quickly. And I think that would help very much. Well, that map is Africa. So you see, nobody can walk to Africa. They have to cross some kind of water, some kind of ocean, or they have to fly through the air and come here. And it's a land of treasures, opportunities, a land that the people that live on the land don't know what they have. So people cross that water, that ocean, they come to Africa and they find gold, they find diamonds, they find many things. So when I was studying the map of this country, I saw River Pra and River Oti. When you're coming from Kumasi to Cape Coast, it's a big river. It's just there. No one is using it for anything. Oti is there. It's not connected. When I went to Techiman, when I started this tour, I went to Tamale, then after I went to Goso, then Techiman. So every time I went to the room, I quickly studied the map of that region. Then I found out that, oh, there's a river tunnel in Techiman, and it goes all the way to the end of Takrady, Elibo. It's sharing border at the Ivorian coast. Next to it is the sea. So what we have to do is just dredge our lands. Let the sea merge with the water bodies, the rivers, the lagoons, and start to use it as a transportation path. So all of this is development. It's been there, but we haven't thought of it. When you look at Manchester, tomorrow morning all of you can Google, ask the computer, has anybody dredged the sea to merge with the river for it to become a canal? And you will see Israel will come up, you will see Birmingham, Manchester will come up, Holland will come up, Germany will come up, Dubai will come up. Hello Ghana, this is very much possible. Let's stop being daft. We can build our nation by opening the routes. We are still driving articulators, containers, sports cars, Mercedes, VIP buses, everything, caterpillars, all on one single road. Please, when you look, every border, go to Ivorian border, look on the right, you will see the seas there. Drive all the way, go to Togo, the border, look on the right, you will see the sea there. Drive again, go to Cotonou. When you get to the border, look on the right, you will see the sea there. Go to Sema border. When you get there, right to the border, look on the right, the sea is there. It goes to Cameroon, the sea is there. You think God is a footballer to put the sea around you? And you think your white colonial master has put the borders close to the sea? What for? Transportation. Everything he came to take can only be moved on the water. So you have water. Water is life. Why are we throwing rubbish in it? Why are we not letting the water to marry another water? Look how long the water has been flowing. The waves of the water. You don't want to marry this water. You don't want to give this life to this water to merge so people can use the water. So he also enjoys nature. When I go to England, I see ferries. I see ships. I see yachts. I see boats. People love the water life. and is transporting them. Africans, we have rejected this. When I say I want to industrialize Ghana, it means I want to open the country up. I want to build railway tracks that can carry 500 containers in one time. I want to open the roads so when someone is coming to Cape Coast, can go on a ferry, they will spend 2 hours and they will see the beauty of our country. How come the Volta Lake is one of the biggest lakes in the world and it's a man-made lake by one of your leaders, and you still have a doubt that is impossible? Look at the size of the Volta Lake. Look at the size of water bodies that you have, and they're just laying there. And we are all in one traffic, and it's polluting us. It's taking us forever to move. Why is it that we're thinking backwards? This new nation that we're building, this new Ghana, let's think forward. Let's move forward. Let's do things that is impossible and make it possible. Let's build our own country by our own mentality, by our own knowledge. Let the things that are impossible become possible. I have walked this way. I have walked this way, ladies and gentlemen. They told me I won't make it. They said it wasn't possible. They said that I was not going to be successful. They said I was not going to finish the building. They said I was broke when I was wealthy. They said I wasn't going to be the president when I already was in the sight of God. It is possible. I am that young man that came from Asukwa. That young man that when I looked in the mirror, I saw a suited young boy. But when I looked at me, I was wearing ragged clothes. My mind was already made that I was going to be who I'm becoming. That belief has driven me far away. Today, I came here to share these moments with you, and these times with you, and this story with you. I say, it is possible to build our nation again, and it's going to be built by us, for us, from us. This new generation I believe in today. I know you've studied technology, IT, you understand data, you understand industrialization, you understand multiplication, you understand the computer, you understand speed. Let's use this to build ourselves again. Africa is about to be industrialized, and there is going to be a revolution. It has started already. Get ready, prepared, be a part of the future. The future has started yesterday, and we are already late. Let's come together and let's be part of this history of Africa Industrial Revolution. Thank you very much. I got the name Kwame Badiako, aka Freedom Jacob Caesar. God bless you.
Oh Ghana, and it is swaba, Mama and Hosanna. Yamia don't see ever say a dimana. We present to you the new force. Nana Kwame Badiako.
We ele ensewa na Kwame Badiako odi ekache Ghana for anaso odi ebesum Ghana for anuti na yabo no tofa yin na ekokoti ya ba no na me kai say King James edit na bo machi do ma menya ho di ntina ma fidi kase so a menem atwetwe enkomo Ghnet TV no subscribe like na share na afofo nyina ensanka nda say ojebre na otie mi makra.